Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another JacobsClash episode. Hope your guys' day is going great because we are going to Town Hall 17 today. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe. But let's just hop right into it. Grr, puny, cramped altar, embarrassing for a king. Good news, we've made a building worthy of our mighty heroes. Let's place the Hero Hall. So this is a part of the new update. We can now place the Hero Hall, and it should automatically be at Town Hall 10, just due to, well, us already being a Town Hall 16. Our base is so compact already, I'm not sure we can really fit it without moving some things around. So now we should be good to go. Let's place the Hero Hall right there. If you didn't know, the Hero Hall has a ridiculous amount of hit points, but there you go. Minion Prince, that is the new hero that has been added into the game. Welcome to the Hero Altar, the Hero Hall. All your heroic essentials are here. The altars are gone, but heroes will still protect our village. Let's visit a hero's banner. So the new banners, they are no longer defending hero altars. They're trying to free up as much space around the base, just so, well, we can add more buildings, which is going to be pretty sweet, right? Because if we got over 100% as far as buildings go, then we would be in trouble. You can now select which hero will guard this banner. You can change it any time. And as you can see, you can switch in between. And I hear the Minion Prince is pretty good on defense, but I guess we really won't know until we keep playing the game a little bit more. Choose the best heroes to join your armies and battle. Unlock hero slots by upgrading the Hero Hall. So as you can see, you can select what pets you want, what hero equipment, and also alternate between which heroes you want overall. So overall, that is pretty sweet. But I think at this point, we've dilly-dallied enough. It is time to go to Town Hall 17. Before we do that, though, after all that hard work, I'm finally getting my own place. I thought we were going to Town Hall 17. I guess not. Not so fast, Roomy. That's like Lee Corso. If you watch any college football, that's kind of funny. Seems like the laboratory could use someone of my talent. Another unplaced building right here. We can place over there the Helper Hut. So now we won't misclick the Town Hall or misclick into hitting the Builder's Apprentice anymore. That was one of the most annoying features that I've been running into in the last couple months. So I'm actually happy that they have their own building now. We are going to have to upgrade and spend quite a bit of gems. Maybe not in this episode, but maybe next episode. On both the Builder's Apprentice and the Lab Assistant here, because the biggest boost that I have seen, or basically quality of life update in this update, is the fact that you can basically put the Builder's Apprentice on any upgrade for a length of time and don't have to worry about re-putting him back on a building every single day. And that'll just help us out a lot for actually using his worth, right? But Town Hall going to level 17. Before I do that, I wanted to show you guys what the magic items look like. Unlike other YouTubers where they're going to be able to go and max out Town Hall 17 today, that's not going to be me. I actually enjoy playing the game. And I don't want to wait for Town Hall 18 for the next year. But we do have quite a bit of magic items saved up. We have every hammer. We have every rune. We have a full gold pass that is saved up pretty much. And also on top of that, we have a ridiculous amount of League Shop medals here. So we're going to make some great progress today. It's just probably not going to be a max Town Hall 17 that you see at the end of today's video. But what are these offers I see as well? Holy cow. Are we going to buy any of these? Maybe. I don't know. We're going to have to see where we get at the end of today's episode. But some of these offers are absurd. Again, if you use any offer today or buy any offers today at the update, make sure to use a creator code. I don't have a creator code. Way you can help me is by just subscribing so I could maybe get one day. But make sure to support your favorite creator out there. But let's go to Town Hall 17. How long is it? It is a 15-day upgrade. Again, this is the last time we're ever going to see our Eagle Artillery. So we need to say goodbye to it right now. Goodbye, Eagle. I'm not going to miss you. You're actually a terror on the battlefield. So let's go and use our first hammer right here, saving 12 days via the gold pass in 3, 2, 1. Bang! Town Hall 17 has been acquired right there. Hero boost for the next 5 days for all of our heroes, power boost, resource boost, and our star bonus boost. Thank goodness we bought a shield because, well, we have all of our loot stored up to max right here. We're gonna have a lot of holes at the end of this video, just because if you didn't know, yeah, we can upgrade more merge cans. We can upgrade more merged archer towers here. Let's go look in the shop to see what is possible. There is a Town Hall 17 pack right there, where it looks like they just give you a level 16 archer tower. That's kind of funny because we do get a new merge defense. 2 book of everything's, 2 rune of gold, and 2 of the new core defenses, which are called fire spitters if you've never seen them before. Getting a new archer tower is just kind of funny. But yeah, this is going to make the base pretty powerful. And then a couple new traps. The Giga Bomb is out of the Town Hall now, which is going to make hybrid a lot more viable, which is going to be pretty awesome. Whenever we get to a new base like this, I have no idea where to start, to be honest. But what I do see is, yeah, we have level 100 heroes now in Clash of Clans, which is absurd. I don't know where to start other than, let's go over to the blacksmith real quick. And this hero equipment haul looks insane now that we have this minion prince just right up the gut. I feel like we need to start and upgrade one of these hero equipments. It's going to be this Dark Orb. Dark Orb is going to stun or slow pretty much everything in its aura. We have 13,000 and 1,200 glowy right there. It's not quite going to be enough to get it to 15, but let's just spam update. We don't have enough time to talk about everything. We'll try it all out on the back end, but how high can we get at least one of these hero equipments? Do we want to equal it up 9 and 9? I say no. Let's just make this one get to 12 if we can. 12 gets it to a viable point, in my opinion, and that is as far as we're going to be able to go for the time being. Not bad, not bad at all. Also want to show you, look at all of this resources we got over here as well in the treasury. We can unlock and upgrade the clan castle, which is going to be one of the first things I do today. Because, look, we can now store 3 Yetis in the clan castle, which is going to be absurd. This is a 13-day upgrade. So, in my opinion, that is going to be one of the buildings that we go over here, buy another hammer of building, and we just do right away, right? It is a long upgrade that we just want, and it's an offensive base building that we want down immediately. Hammer building, we have the new clan castle as well. So now if we go over here and refresh, yeah, let's get rid of all of these bad boys. Yeah, we can get 3 Yetis for our Yeti bomb for like blimps and whatnot. That is absurd, and I actually do just love this dark theme right there. Going to be pretty sweet. Let's go now, and I think the next step, because we don't have any of those basically army camp upgrades, what we could do is just go over here and upgrade the lab, because, well, we are going to want to utilize that new builder's apprentice there, or lab assistants, I guess. And, well, we have a lot of books to upgrade and use, right? So we unfortunately will not be able to get another hammer, but we do have a couple books. This is a 13-day upgrade. It is 16 million elixir. We're going to use a book of building right here. 13 hours done. Again, I'm going to recommend any of those offensive base buildings first. That looks sweet with the book on top right there. Let's just go right into the laboratory and see what we can upgrade. Unfortunately for me, I am a very heavy ground attacker, and if you see here at the top, there isn't a lot of ground units that have been upgraded. It is pretty much all of those air attackers. Maybe that will swap me over to an air attacker, but as you can see, there is pretty much nothing that got boosted on the ground. for the time being. There will be another Town Hall 17 update, but I feel like we will probably utilize this heal spell quite a bit. So I am going to upgrade it with our book of spells right here. I guess this isn't a book. This is a hammer of spells. So now we have the heal spell maxed out. And let's go back over here, get another hammer of spells. We're going to use 2 of pretty much all of these. Just because, well, we didn't use all of our, or do all of these CWL techs, not to use them right now. We are going to then upgrade this lightning spell. So we almost have all of our spells maxed out right at the beginning here. We actually have a book of spells that I guess we could go and upgrade and max this recall spell. But out of all of the things in the lab, that's probably going to be the last thing we upgrade. I guess I completely forgot we have a new spell as well. So we are going to have to go over here and upgrade the spell factory. It does seem like a little bit more of a niche spell. I'm not sure what the entire use case is going to be, but this is definitely going to be an upgrade that we might want to try to do today. And we don't have any pet house upgrades. So yeah, I believe, or blacksmith upgrades. So that is probably going to be a priority upgrade for us, especially because, well, the army camps don't have any upgrades either. The only other offensive base building that I could think we could upgrade would be this barracks to unlock the thrower. I guess I was talking about ground not getting a big boost. Maybe the thrower is that guy. Maybe he is the most insane, or she, the most insane unit in the game. I don't know. Well, I guess we'll just have to find out here in a little bit. Superchargers being back into the game, I don't know. I don't know what my thoughts are on that. Wasn't the biggest fan of them at the end, but I guess if we somehow max out, we'll have something to upgrade on the backside. But let's not lose sight of where we were at. Let's go back over to the laboratory and see what we can upgrade. I guess before we do anything in the laboratory from here on out, we should probably upgrade other things. 14.5, 14.4 for the spell factory right here. Yeah, we're going to do that right away. And you're like, Jacob, you're already out of books. You're not like these other YouTubers. I'm actually not out of all these books. Let's go over to the end of our gold pass. Let's buy this book of building right here. And let's upgrade this spell factory to max, right? Or should we do the barracks? I think the barracks is going to be a little bit longer. 15-day upgrade. We are doing this intelligently. Nice, Jacob. That's a first ever. Let's go and pop an elixir rune right here. I know we could go and upgrade the elixir and gold storages. It's really just adding for the aesthetics. If anything, we're only adding 1,000,000 of each, and that's not really going to be worth my while, especially because I'm not maxing out my base today on wasting all those books and hammers on those. But what is upgrading this barracks to level 18, unlocking the thrower today in 3, 2, 1. Boom, we are saving so much time. And yeah, I love this aesthetic, this dark theme. It really reminds me of a Town Hall 9 aesthetic, which was one of my favorites in the game. So there we go. We have a lot of our offensive base buildings already upgraded to max. We have our Town Hall. We have our clan castle, we have our spell factory going up right now, we have our laboratory, and we have our barracks already. So what is the next step? We have a lot of gold left over, so I guess now it is time to start placing some of those new buildings. And yeah, we haven't even bought any of these new packs. Another thing I want you to consider is, hey, Black Friday is right around the corner, and normally, traditionally, that is when some of the best deals in Clash of Clans comes out. So I'm excited to see what the team cooks up. It could be something crazy, right? But let's go back over here to the defenses. I think the first thing we need to upgrade and buy has to be these new ricochet and multi-archer or the fire spitters. Ooh, I'm gonna free up some more space on the board first by getting these ricochet cannons. Because if you didn't know, you now know 2 cannons are gonna be utilized to create this ricochet cannon. There we go. More space on the board right there. Voila. And I am very excited to see what is this going to do to offense. What is this going to do to defense in the game? Is it going to break Clash of Clans all the way for the offense side, all the way for the defense side? I actually have no idea. I feel like the meta is going to shift like crazy, as it should, right? There's so much that has changed. This is crazy. Where can we fit this? Multi-archer tower right there. We have so many holes on the base right there, but now we'll be able to fit those fire spitters somewhere in there. We have 5 million left over. This is where it's going to get a little bit dicey with how we spend our loot, because we do have some gold runes, and I don't want to waste that much loot. Let's see how much we have in here. It's only dark elixir, so we need to find some way to spend 5 million loot. How much do these defenses cost? Well, an archer tower costs 800 gold, so that is not going to help me at all. A gigabomb costs 4 million, so we can go and place that. A $4 million trap, a trap upgrading to 8 million. The area of splash, bouncing things back, is going to be huge. Base builders are going to have a heyday with that new trap right there. It's going to be awesome. 900,000. I think I am going to be fine to waste, because as you can see, we cannot go over here. We didn't get any new walls, so we can't upgrade any new cheap walls. So instead, I am going to go over and, well, I do want a new wall. That looks awesome as well. 8, 16. My brain is hopping all over the place. That's what always happens in these new update videos. Yeah, look at that. I believe you can only build 50 or so of these walls at the beginning. I could be wrong. A lot of those of your favorite YouTubers are going to be able to max everything out today probably. So they might be able to tell you a little bit better. But let's go back over to the shop. And I guess we could place some of those cheaper defenses. Yeah, I guess, right? We can place down these couple traps. But then after that, then I believe it is going to be time to place down the fire spitters. And we're going to do that by placing or utilizing a gold rune. A level 1 archer tower on the base just looks silly. Lucky for us, we have 8 builder potions. We're going to be able to speed up the majority of these buildings that we have sitting here. Because the worst part about going to a new town hall is having all of your builders full day 1 and just waiting for like 10 days. And you're like, what am I doing? What am I doing here? But let's go now and upgrade or use this gold rune right here. Utilize it. 23 million loot back in the bank. And now we can go over and upgrade or place this fire spitter. 18 million loot for the new building here. And somehow we have all the holes in the base and we can't fit it. There we go, right up here at the top. It's going to take 12 days. Is that a building I probably should have had a book for? I still don't think so. I think the next one I would book might even be this Spell Factory, just because I always say upgrade your offense first. So I think we actually did this in a pretty decent order. Let's go check to see what else we have in here. We have two Book of Heroes, a Dark Rune. We have some additional Elixir. Let's go in here and select some additional gold. Book of Spells that we can go and spend today. Anything else that could help us out? Some Hero Potions, Power Potions, a lot of potions. A Book of Fighting could be useful here. That could be the next thing on our list. Again, we're hopping all over the place. We're trying to figure out what the best order of operations for us is here today. But I guess let's go over to the laboratory and figure out what we can do. I really want to upgrade, I believe, I'm going to upgrade this thrower. I don't know if he's good at all, to be honest, but I kind of want to just max him out. Again, I'm not the most avid air attacker in the world. I'm going to utilize a Hammer of Fighting because we don't really have any Dark Elixir troops right here. Jeez. Jeez, why am I recording this at like 6 in the morning? I'm losing my voice. But let's go and use a Hammer of Fighting right here for the thrower to level 2. Now we can go right back over to the shop. We can go buy another Hammer of Fighting. We've almost used all of our hammers. This is going to be our 6th hammer that we're utilizing today. Again, we can use some Hammer of Heroes later in the video as well, which is going to be absurd. Let's go back up to the research laboratory, and I say screw it. Let's just max out the thrower. It could be literally the worst unit in the game? I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. If they're bringing it to the game, the last ground unit they brought to the game was absolutely broken, if you remember, the Root Rider. So let's go and max it out. There we go. New troop is bought and maxed in day 1. Absurd. Absolutely insane. It's also important to note, though, all of our troops are going to be max for the next 5 days, so we don't really need to worry about it that much, right? But now, what is our favorite hero in the game? Well, my favorite hero in the game has to be the Queen, so I'm going to go over and see if we can level her up a couple times. You saw we have a couple of those Book of Heroes, and how are we going to do that? Well, we're going to go check out the Hero Hall and see what it is all about. 272,000 Dark Elixir. Hero Upgrade Hall to level 11 to further upgrade your Archer Queen. I have made a massive blunder. I've made a blunder. This is why hopefully I'm recording this video before you guys upgrade your bases. If you want to upgrade your heroes right away, you need to upgrade the Hero Hall. I forgot that was even a thing. I just went up to the new Town Hall and just assumed. Assuming is never a good thing. So what's the damage here? Let's find the Hero Hall right here. How long is this going to take? Ooh, 13 days without a hero upgrade and 21 million. That is going to be expensive. It is nice, though, that it looks like they do go to max level with a hero and power potion, but that might be a time for us to go over here and have to buy one of these shop offers, which again, they're not bad. Not bad at all. $5 offer, $10 offer. I'd really actually suggest a lot of these. I've never really been that big of a fan of these $100 offers. If you want to get a lot of the update done, yeah, that's 7 random buildings just done. You're basically halfway through Town Hall 18. That's not how I ride, but I probably will buy both of these. And I think I am going to do both of these and catch my breath here for a second. Because, wow, this has been a crazy 22 minutes. This is going to be a long video, but I'm buying these and I will be right back. Well, the first couple packs I forgot to buy on the Supercell store, but I wasn't so silly for the third pack. So there we go. Special offer has been received. Let's go check out the Magic Item Haul. And yeah, we have completely restocked. I bought the $10, $5, and the $1 offer. That's a little bit more in my price range before I get the creator code there. But we are going to be able to do a lot more things now. And now 10 builder potions is absolutely absurd. All right, let's now go and spend some of those books we just got. And I talked about it a little bit earlier, but we need to max out all of these offensive based buildings. And that starts over here with the Spell Factory that we already started. Congratulations, Jacob. You have unlocked the new spell. You can now revive your heroes. Next thing we need to do, offensive based building, that I guess I completely forgot about, is the Hero Hall, 16.8 million. That is a very, very pretty penny that I just don't have. I was like, do I have another elixir rune? No. How did that happen? I have no idea. Do I want to spend $50 for one or $100 for one? No, I do not. So I want you guys to remember, you do have the raid metal shop over here. Make sure to go and buy your gold. Make sure to buy your elixir over here. And then I would not fully suggest this unless maybe you're like me and you want to pump out some content. But I'm actually going to go over here and spend some elixir on these. I know it has to be like the worst use case for this ever. Just save it at that point, right, for some additional hammers. But I'm trying to pump out some content for all of us. So there we go. Not bad. 16.3. Do I want to spend 25 more? Or can I find 500,000 lying around somewhere? I think I can. Alright, I might have sacrificed my heroes in battle there. But it was for a good cause, right? We are upgrading the Hero Hall with 16.8 million. Going to level 11. And yeah, this is going to be another book of building opportunity for us. In 3, 2, 1, boom. Now we can go in and upgrade our heroes like we wanted to around a couple minutes ago, right? But now I believe every offensive based building has been completely maxed on day 1. You have your Hero Hall max, you have your Spell Factory, you have your Laboratory, you have your new Barracks, you have your Clan Castle. Progress is being made and that cannot be denied. But let's go to the Hero Hall Now this looks proper, right? We can upgrade whatever hero we want. Our Archer Queen, King, and Royal Champion are all 272,000 Dark Elixir, and that is even with the reduced price. So now we can go in and upgrade them. We haven't even really talked about the minion prince. I feel like we almost have to save that for another episode. But I think he's going to be insane, especially for those air attackers. Maybe it's not going to be the best unit for me, but maybe he's going to convert me, right? I don't know. Maybe he's going to convert a lot of people to air attackers. But I instead want to get my hero, my queen, to level 100, potentially for the first time ever. Well, not potentially for the first time ever. It is going to be the first time ever for me. We are going to save these hammers for the last ones. We are going to use our books first. First book on the queen right there. 280,000 Dark Elixir. The problem is the math just is not mathing, right? We have 108,000 Dark Elixir left over. What can we spend? We have a Dark Rune. We know we actually have 2 Dark Runes. We have like 3 or 4 books as well. 380,000 Dark Elixir. Oh, am I going to be one of those guys that just wastes 100,000 Dark Elixir? We don't have anything we can throw in the pet house. Minion Prince is 168,000. Maybe we could get enough to get a Minion Prince upgrade. We're going to see if we can. It'll probably be like one of the only ones we'll actually be able to get to. 132,000 right there. That might have been a mistake, right? I might end up just going and wasting even more loot. Where else do we have loot stored? Not there. Well, I guess we could go to our handy dandy raid metal shop. There is 25,000 more right there. 157,000. We are still 11,000 Dark Elixir short. Someone did not think this through and did not think it through very well at all. I'm going to be back once I find 11,000 Dark Elixir. Well, that should do the trick right there. That is our first 3-star as a Town Hall 17. It was a bloodbath, right? We have level 100 heroes, but I was using an all-ground attack. Rate Clash of Clans later, guys. I love it. I love the game. You don't need to ask me. I'm literally spreading propaganda right now. Let's go, and now you've distracted me. I'm going to go back over here to the Hero Hall. 168,000 Dark Elixir. That's about as good as we can get. Getting our Minion Prince to level 71. We're going to have to use an additional Book of Heroes right here. But I think that's fine. That's still a 7-day upgrade for us right there. And there you go. Your Minion Prince has been upgraded. You can't say we neglected you in this first episode. But now it is time to get to business, right? Let's go 2,000 additional Dark Elixir. We did our due diligence, right? It's not going to be that easy going thus forth, whatever. 380,000 Dark Elixir. We can go back over here to our Gold Pass and go to our rewards. And there's a Book of Heroes right there as well. We can go to the Hero Hall. Back to our Archer Queen to level 97. That is disgusting. Level 97. We need one more level to get to the perfect amount. Why is that? Because that would get us to a level 100 queen, which is absurd. So we're going to do it. We're going to do it right now. We're going to go back over to the rewards. We're going to go claim this final Book of Heroes. And now I need all of you guys to close your eyes. We did a very good job last time of spending all of our Dark Elixir. We are not this time. We are going to waste 100,000 Dark Elixir. Let me scroll real quick to make sure I'm not wasting anything. Nope, 100,000 can't, and nothing is any remotely close. You're going to see a lot more videos today with a lot more people wasting a lot more loot than that. So I think that will be a small price to pay to get our queen to level 100, level 98 right here first. There we go. And now we can get her to level 99. And the final one, we do have to go back over here to the shop. Back over to the League shop. This will be our 8th hammer we have used today, which is absurd. Getting our Archer Queen to level 100. 100. That is insane. If you told me that years back when I first started playing and my Archer Queen was level 10, I would have lost it. We have a maxed out hero already on day 1, hour 1 of Town Hall 18, with very limited money spent. Pretty absurd there. I need another breather. Alright, I've been looking around this beautiful base for the last couple minutes here, and I've been trying to figure out what do I want to do next, right? If I wanted to spend more money, I could go and upgrade a lot more of this base, right? Just because I'd have a lot of gold runes and elixir runes. I just really don't want to do that, right? I want to play the game a little bit, and I just do not feel like I want to financially do that. But instead, I feel like I do want to hammer one of these fire spitters. I want to see him in action, right? And we bought the book already to do that. I think we might as well, right? Traditionally, I would say that for all of our offensive-based buildings, but we don't have any left, in my opinion. I feel like we've done everything, right? Scattershot doesn't have any permanent upgrades, right? We have those supercharges that I don't really care that much for. Instead, I'm going to go with the Ricochet Cannon. Not Ricochet Cannon, sorry, Fire Spitter, upgrading to level 1. That is 12 days saved right there, and that is one of those core defenses on the board right there, kind of replacing that Eagle Artillery. Next one is going to cost 19 million, which is absurd. The only thing we have not placed thus far is that final Fire Spitter for 18 million. I'm going to be grinding all day today, but I want to get this video out as soon as possible for you guys. So I think I'm actually just going to end it there, and we're going to do a part 2 tomorrow where I'm going to show you where we've made it from there. But if you guys have enjoyed, help me out by liking and subscribing. I hope you guys have a great Town Hall 17 upgrading day. It's going to be a lot of fun. Make sure to watch all of your favorite creators. Yeah, I can't believe it. We are Town Hall 17 in Clash of Clans. We're going to end today's episode. We're going to be back tomorrow with upgrading this Inferno Artillery to level 2. It's one of the best defenses in the game now, right? You basically put your Eagle Artillery in it. You might as well upgrade it. Once we get all these builders sorted, we're going to start popping all 11 of these builder potions. We're going to finish as much of this base as possible. We also have, important to note, 1,587 of these league shot medals as well. I'm not afraid to pretty much spend them all. We can't use them on hammers anymore. I refuse to use them on wall rings. So what that basically means is a load of builder potions to get a lot of these early buildings upgraded and done so we can be a menace in war. We are going to be in war tomorrow. We're number 9. I would probably bet we're probably number 1 or 2 in the clan right now. So we'll have to see in 14 hours how our base stacks up against everyone else. This has been the longest outro ever. Again, thank you guys so much. Peace, love, peace.